Hulk Hogan's estranged daughter, Brooke, breaks her silence after he dies at 71. I begged him. In the wake of wrestling icon Hulk Hogan's death at the age of 71, his estranged daughter, Brooke Hogan, has broken her silence with a heartbreaking message. I begged him to choose peace, but he always chose pain. The emotional statement, released early July 30th, comes just one day after Hogan, born Terry Bollea, was confirmed dead following complications from a sudden cardiac arrest. While fans and celebrities around the world are mourning the loss of the wrestling legend, Brooke's words reveal the emotional distance that had grown between them over the years, a family fracture that never found healing. A strained relationship, now left unfinished. Brooke Hogan, now 37, had not spoken publicly about her father for several years. The two were once close, especially during the early 2000s when their family reality series Hogan Knows Best aired on VH1. But as the spotlight faded, so did their bond. "We were never the same after the cameras turned off," she said in her statement. "I spent years trying to reach the man behind the mask, not Hulk Hogan, just my dad." Their relationship reportedly suffered further following the very public divorce between Hulk and her mother, Linda, in 2007, as well as several controversies that surrounded the Hogan name in the late 2000s. Brooke moved away from the public eye and began building a life away from wrestling's shadow. She revealed that their final in-person meeting was on Christmas Day 2021, a brief, awkward visit she described as tense and full of unspoken things. Her final plea went unanswered. Brooke said she wrote her father a letter in April 2025, hoping to mend what was broken. That letter, she said, was never answered. "I begged him to heal with us. I begged him to drop the character and just be my dad, but he couldn't. Hulk Hogan was louder than Terry ever was. Now, with his sudden passing, she is left with regret and a voice determined to speak her truth. Now he's gone, and all I'm left with is the echo of what could have been." An outpouring of support, fans, fellow wrestlers, and celebrities have voiced strong support for Brooke's honesty and strength in sharing her grief. WWE star John Cena posted, "Brooke, your words touched millions. Your father was a legend, but your courage today reminds us there's always a human story behind the fame." Trish Stratus, former WWE Women's Champion, commented, "Estrangement is painful. Healing starts now. You're not alone." Social media has been filled with supportive messages, many recognizing the pain of unresolved relationships and the courage it takes to speak openly. Hulk Hogan's final hours. According to the family's official spokesperson, Hulk Hogan died in the early hours of July 29th at his Clearwater, Florida home, following a sudden and massive cardiac arrest, just weeks after undergoing spinal surgery. His wife, Sky Daly Hogan, and his longtime friend and manager Jimmy Hart were reportedly present during his final moments. Though Brooke was not there, Hart shared Hogan's last known words, "Tell my kids, I always loved them, even if I never said it right." What comes next for Brooke Hogan? Brooke closed her message by saying she plans to take time away from the public as she mourns and processes the loss. She also hinted at writing a memoir in the future to finally share her side of the story. "There's so much more to our story than wrestling rings and red bandanas. Someday, I'll tell it all. Not to shame him, but to make peace with myself." Her message ended with a final farewell. "Rest easy, Dad. I hope you finally found the peace you couldn't find here." Legacy, love, and what's left behind. As the world continues to honor Hulk Hogan's larger-than-life impact on wrestling, Brooke Hogan's raw and honest message serves as a reminder that behind every icon is a human being, and behind every human being, a family trying to make sense of both love and loss.